Hey Mozart, and welcome back. So around a month ago I put out a video which was basically a collection of demos of just little song related ideas on acoustic instruments. So drum beats, guitar riffs, etc. And so one of those, it was a drum beat and I think it was pretty good, and in the video I said that it would probably be on one of my songs one day, and that day is today. Circuit tracks, as always. And maybe also incorporating my new NTS-1 somewhere. But using these two pieces of gear, we're going to be making something. But first, let me show you the drum beat. Okay, so I've just finished recording the jam, and I'll put an annotated version of it at the end, but for now, I'll just quickly walk through everything that's going on. I'm recording this in a different way than I usually do, which means 1, you can't hear this audio right now, and 2, there's no face cam. But hopefully you should be able to follow along with our audio. Here is a little snippet of the jam. Hopefully that gives you some context for me to now talk through each track, and then you can hear the full jam at the end with annotations and everything. So let's just go through the tracks in order. Actually, let's start with drums. I just have the drum beat programmed as it is, as I played it on these 3 tracks. So we have a kick, a snare, and the hi-hat. The hi-hat is actually only using the 1 sample. So rather than switching out between a closed and open hi-hat, I have this decay time automated. So it's an open hi-hat sample and it is fully open on the open one, and then instead of picking a different sample I just shorten the decay for the closed ones. So yeah, and then I added this thing, like I added it in during the jam and recorded it live. It's just like a little weird clicky sort of sample. You'll hear it at the end. And then synth 1 is playing bass. It's playing a fairly simple riff. It just repeats one thing twice for 2 bars and then another thing twice for 2 bars. It's very simple. And then synth 2 we have doing a pad, just playing simple triads, just playing 3 chords, 1, 4, 3. The rhythm here is a little bit interesting maybe, but still not really that much going on. And then the MIDI track is controlling the NTS-1 over here, doing the lead, and I just played it all in live during the jam. Like, while I was putting the jam together in the first place, I thought about what I would do. So at some points I was just copying what synth 1 is doing with the bass, but obviously up quite a few octaves. So we can take a quick look at what's actually going on within the NTS-1 patch. So the oscillator is a triangle wave. I can't remember exactly what the parameters do, but one of them adds a sort of sub and one of them adds a lot more high end. So I didn't have too much of the high end, but I had quite a bit of the sub. The filter I use to bring this lead in and out. There's a filter sweep on the NTS-1. I did not use it very much. I had it like at a slight amount so that there would be a slight pluck sound to the lead, but I didn't want it too much because, to be honest, I don't really like the shape of the envelope for the sweep on the filter, and there's no way to change it, so I don't really use the sweep too much. In terms of the envelope, it was just the attack, hold, release envelope, which is by far my favorite option for envelope on the NTS-1. Why am I saying envelope? Envelope. 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 So we have a phaser in the mod slot, a mono delay in the delay slot, and the riser reverb in the reverb slot. I did a few takes of the jam, so I'm not sure, like partway through one of them I switched it. It used to be a plate reverb, and then I switched it to a riser. I'm not sure if that was the final take. If it was, then obviously there'll be some annotations explaining that. If not, just know that it wasn't always a riser. And that is basically all for this jam. So now, go take a look or a listen to the annotated jam right now. So hopefully you just enjoyed whatever annotations I decided to put on that. If you did, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing to this channel. Hopefully this video was useful in terms of breaking down just how I took an old idea, turn it into a new track. If you have any comments, feedback and suggestions, make sure to leave them in the comment section down below. I never really shout this out, but join my Discord server. It's great and it'll be better with you in it. Okay, that's all. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.